For my tribute speech, I will be talking about John Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi is a famous musician who formed the band Bon Jovi. His music has been inspiring and life changing ever since I was just a kid. Um, Through Bon Jovi's music, I had been listening to as a kid, and I found this is kind of how I found rock music. My dad was always playing his music in his car, playing his CDs, and it's kind of like my step into my favorite genre, which is rock. About John Jovi's early life and what brought him to the idea of becoming a rock star legend like he is, and having his music heard by millions from around the world. Um, at an early age, John had been convinced that one day he'd become a rock star. He idolized many local rising stars such as Osbury Jukes and Bruce Springsteen, and at this time, John was around 16 years old and had been playing at local clubs. While in high school, he met keyboardist David Bryan. Together, they had formed a blues band called Atlantic City Expressway. John was also in another band at a young age from the Rest, the Wild Ones, and the Letchers. In 1980 is when John had his first single, Runaway, and it became a hit record. He made it in his cousin's studio, and this is a success. His success for this song has led him to where he is right now. John got in contact with David Bryan, the keyboardist, and who then got in contact with Alec John, Zico Torres, and guitarist Richie Sambora. Together, they realized they needed to make this band happen, and so they can, capitalize on their success. They played in New York together in 1983, and the band had really caught record executive Derek Schulman's eye, and he had signed them to Polygram, and he was actually the one to give them the name Bon Jovi for their band name. Their band had done tours opening for Scorpion, Kiss, and Judas Priest, which has brought them a considerable fan base, powered by songs like Living on a Prayer, Wanted Dead or Alive. The album had sold over 14 million copies, which it puts it right up there with Michael Jackson's Thriller. Next is Bon Jovi and how he was influential on my life, and the happiness he brings to millions of Americans and people all over the world, really. Bon Jovi's music is inspirational. I mean, from a very young age, like I said, my dad had been playing the music all the time, kind of broke me into the rock and roll genre. From guitar riffs to power ballads and even awesome melodies that they'd have in their music. It goes on to say, like, songs such as Living on a Prayer, everyone kind of universally knows that song. Everyone's heard it at least once in their life, or maybe twice, and everyone kind of sings along to it even when it's played. I mean, the melody is just, and the lyrics just go so well together that it's just easy to sing along to. It really is. And that's what really impacts me the most is having everyone sing together for a song. It's really cool, honestly. Bon Jovi even has influence in today's country music. He kind of set the standard of rock to country music with his song Wanted Dead or Alive about steel horses and outlaws, and his melody saying I'm a cowboy. And he brought this blend of the country and rock together. For a band that was driven by eyeliners and stilettos, the rock era really turned during their golden years. Frontmen such as Poison and Janie Lane picked up cowboy hats and would make music videos and play on stage for songs like Every Rose Has Its Thorn and Uncle Tom's Cabin. They amplified these as like cowboy campfire songs. You could sing together, and they're really easy to sing together too. Bon Jovi led this cowboy rock music for a good part of the decade, which cultivated an image honed by John Wayne and David Ruth, which were cowboys, Western cowboy guys. Finally, in the 90s, John, this is kind of beyond his music career. In the 90s, he had to go beyond music and pursued his talent and nurtured an acting career, starring roles in Moonlight and Valentino, The Leading Man. In 2005, he and his band had donated $1 million to Oprah Winfrey's Angel Network. In 2006, Bon Jovi had established the John Bon Jovi Soul Foundation, which helps funds fund innovative community efforts to break the cycle of poverty and homelessness. John is also married to Dorothea Hurley, who is a karate instructor and has 4 children. And that's it.